Hello, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Stressed Out 72 here. All right, very cool things are happening here at the shop. What you're looking at here, to those who don't know, is my instrument panel face. This is for the Performance 103 Ultralight. I will talk about the gauges you get in the kit, and we'll go over that here in a minute. Let's first talk about safety. Okay, safety glasses, safety mask, please wear them. That's it, okay? Super good plug for safety. Anyways, I have a 2 1/4 hole saw because the gauges are 2 1/4, okay? I will give you the outline of the instrument panel face. That way you can figure out where you want to put this stuff. If you do have a CAD program, then I can send you a file and you can figure out where you want to move some stuff. So it's a little bit easier. Let's talk about what you get in this kit, okay? You'll get an iPad Air 32 gig with cellular. You get a voltmeter, fuel gauge, AGL, VSI, ASI dual gauge, and CHT, EGT dual gauge. Now, we are an OEM for Belite Electronics. That's B-E-L-I-T-E, Electronics, okay? And you can see on these gauges, well, there's our logo right there. Very cool, okay? Let's see if I can get that one. Very cool stuff, all right? I do not have the tiny tack, which you will also get. You'll get the dimmer switch, and over here is the primer plunger, and you'll get that also, okay? The rest of this stuff is a main toggle, key on and off, rockers with a green light, dual USB, so there's 2 of them, cigarette, dual USB, and then the resettable breakers. Those guys and the iPhone you won't get. You do get the 2 gauges here, so again, volts, tiny tack, hour meter, iPad, the 4 gauges, and the primer plunger. Those are the things that you get with this kit. Let's talk about Belite Electronics here for a second. Okay, James and Kathy Weeby own the company. They also own Belite Aircraft. Very cool stuff going on there. These things are manufactured for us. Okay, these gauges, very light. I mean grams for weight. Very light. Everything does run off a 9-volt battery. I could put all these gauges together and run them off a 9-volt battery if I wanted to. In my case, I'm not going to because you know, I do need my my walkie-talkie, my iPhone. I need to listen to music. I mean, you got to do that when you're flying, and some other things. Anyways, so this fuel gauge, let's just talk about it real quick. To wire all these things up is very easy. Red to red, black to black, yellow goes to your dimmer, and of course this orange one goes to the fuel probe system, which I have right here, and I'm not going to really go over that. We'll show that in the wiring and setting up the fuel system. Very easy, very lightweight. So this whole panel with everything in it, okay, is going to weigh maybe a pound, pound and a half because of the iPad mostly and the iPhone. Okay, these gauges, I mean, your ounces, it's ridiculous. They are awesome gauges. They're all digital. They're all they're all digital, and they all have a LEDs in them and very bright. So that's what the dimmer's for up here. Very easy to wire up. I mean, great piece of equipment, and we're happy to be an OEM for them. So when you buy your kit, we do have some other gauges. If you didn't want a dual EGT, or you wanted or EGT CHT, and you just wanted a dual EGT, you could get that. You could get a dual CHT. You could get the VSI by itself, ASI by itself. There's quite a few choices, and there's plenty of room on this instrument panel. It is 11 by 22. Okay, you will not see that in another 103 Part 103 ultralight. Matter of fact, I don't even think you'll see that in many other ultralights. Okay, lots of room here, and you get lots of cool stuff. Okay, so basically what I did with my panels, I got these 4 holes already drilled, those ones right there. I took a piece of 80, hand sanded it in there, and the gauges fit really good. The face of this, see if you can see that. The face of that, it's probably only about 50 thousandths deep. My panel just happens to be 90, so there's a little bit of a lip here, but I really don't care. I made this pretty stout for the first one. I might go 80 thousandths or maybe, I don't know, 063, something like that, maybe. We'll see. I wanted to make a stout because going in grass fields, there's a lot of vibration up here, and who knows what this iPad mount's going to do. Okay, that's going to be the worst of it. So anyways, again, Be Light Electronics, very cool stuff. We are an OEM. Instrument panel face, we're working on that, and we'll get her all wired up, and we'll show you a few things, and so stay tuned, because you're going to want to. All right.